Hello, everyone, and welcome to Ecot's Science Expo. We are coming to you live today from Mount Etna here at Ecot headquarters. And with me today, I have Miss Jen Grimmett. And can you please explain to us what is happening behind me?
I sure can. We have about 96 grades 4 through 8 graders in Mount Etna today showing off their science projects. And what's really great about Expo is that they get to show us what excites them about science. So they pick their own projects, they dream it, they work with their teachers, come in and display it. So there's either research or there's also experimental.
And how much time would you say that a lot of these kids are spending on these projects?
Well, to get the experiment to run the full length of time, that could be up to a month or more, preparing their experiment, researching, and then letting the experiment run.
And how many years has Ecot been doing this Science Expo?
Oh, I knew you were going to ask me. I am guessing it's at least 7. We have been in 3 different venues, 4 venues.
Outstanding. So we've been doing this now 7 years. We've been having the Science Expo filled with kids and what's exciting them in the world of science.
Yep. And we're happy that they're happy, and it looks like they really brought their A game today.
Outstanding. Well, thank you so much, Jen. I know you've got all kinds of things to help run this place, so I'll let you get back at that.
All right. Thank you.
Yep. And then next, what we have a special guest with us today. We have Mr. Phil Kelly. Welcome from ABC6. How are you today?
I'm excellent. It's great in here. The energy in here, all these kids, all these ideas, I just love it.
Outstanding. And so what is your day job, sir?
Well, I am the weekend morning meteorologist on Good Day Columbus. And basically that means that on the weekend mornings, you'll see me doing the weather between 5 a.m. and 10 a.m. on Fox 28 and ABC 6 here in Columbus. So if you're up at those times and you're in Central Ohio, tune in.
Outstanding. Well, can you tell us whether you've ever seen anything like this before?
Well, there's just been a storm of many ideas in this room today. No, this is fascinating. I mean, I was talking about when I was a kid, I mean, we didn't do anything like this. I mean, and I didn't know what I was going to see here today. I didn't know exactly, but these kids, what they come up with and the way they think and the way they go through their hypothesis and their experiment and their conclusion, it's just, it's fascinating. And, everybody, I know that we're giving out awards and things like that, but all these kids, man, they're just blowing me away with their ideas and all their experiments.
Outstanding. Yes, ideas raining down, one might even say, yes.
A blizzard of activity in here today. We could just keep going all day, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, this is terrific. Absolutely. So anything, like any insights, anything that's really kind of excited you so far?
I've seen some things with robotics, which I really like, which I think is pretty cool. And that's really what I'm looking for. Not specifically robotics. What I'm looking for is just kind of a problem that the student has found and a way either that they want to try to solve that problem or how they think the problem's going to be solved itself. Then they go through an experiment. And many times what I'm finding is that their hypothesis is completely, or their conclusion is completely different than their hypothesis. And so I tell them, and in science, that's what we do. That's what happens. We do all these things, and 99% of the times, things don't go how we think. That's why we do these experiments, and that's why that happens. So what I'm looking for is knowledge of of their actual subject, what they are doing. I'm not much of an art guy myself, so it doesn't have to blow me away art-wise, but the knowledge and what they did with their experiment really is what I'm looking for.
Terrific. Any future meteorologists you may have run across?
I saw there was a tornado thing back there. I have not made it out there yet, so I'm sure there's some weather things. I have not run into anything yet. I'm kind of in the 4 to 6 area right now, so the 4th to 6th graders. I think when I get to some of the older kids, I did see some weather things, so I'm looking forward to that.
Outstanding. Well, Phil, appreciate it. Thank you so much for your time, and we'll let you get back to judging and interacting with these kids. Thank you. Outstanding. Well, that was, again, Mr. Phil Kelly from ABC6 helping us out today. The next person that we're going to have, actually, is we're going to have our friend, Mr. Sean O'Donnell from our help desk. Sean, hello. Nope, over here. What's
Rudy, you look so real.
Thank you. It's virtual reality at its best. It's reality now. So what is it that you're walking around with on your head?
Today we're doing a really cool demo for our students. We're actually going through a game called In Mind 2, where students are actually able to dive into another student's mind and see the different brain chemicals that make up their feelings and thoughts.
Okay, and this is just all in this room they're doing. They're not going into some space program.
The spaceships, we're keeping it all very local, very safe. It actually works pretty simply by having a specialized screen that shows two similar images and then specialized lenses that display it as one three-dimensional image when you play it. And you just use it by looking around.
Okay, so this is virtual reality, but it takes a physical headset, correct?
Correct. You have to have the specialized headset and in this case, a smartphone with a large enough display.
Okay, so that's awesome, but for those students that are at home, how would they go about interacting with this kind of a physical headpiece?
If any students are interested in getting some hands-on time with our VR setup, all we have them do is reach out to your teachers and then have your teachers reach out to us at EdTech, and we'll set something up for you.
Outstanding. What else do you have? Anything else for us today with virtual reality or anything else that you have set up in the back?
Yeah, we got 3D printers going right now as well. I know we've shown them up before, but they're out there working. If any kids who want to send us some designs, we'd love to work with any students who are interested in sending some 3D designs our way and getting some stuff printed. Cool.
Outstanding. Well, thank you again, Mr. O'Donnell. We appreciate it, and we'll let you get back to bumping into things.
Great.
All right. All right, and next, what we're going to do, we're going to actually go to some students here with our Science Expo. And so our first student we have right here, and he's done a very tasty subject matter here. Can you tell us, first off, what's your name?
Osazi.
All right, so this is Osazi, and Osazi, what do you have here?
I made 3 batches of cookie dough. One of them I put into the refrigerator for 2 days. Another I put into the freezer for a day. And the last one I had made it fresh and I baked them all on the same day.
Outstanding. And so Osazi is looking at what, taste? Is that what we're trying to test here today?
Taste, texture, crumble, and appearance.
Outstanding. So a lot of different things to make the best chocolate chip cookie. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
And through your very scientific process, what did you see or what did you have for your results as the best cookie and the best way to make chocolate chip cookies?
Put it into the freezer for a day.
All right, so you've got it from Osazi himself. He said, freeze the cookie dough first, then bake the cookies for the best. And what were the 4 things you were testing again?
Taste, texture, crumble, and appearance.
Outstanding. So for the best tasting, best looking, most delicious, amazing cookies, put your dough in the freezer for a day and then bake them. Is that right?
Uh-huh.
Outstanding. Well, it looks like you have got a lot of work to do to get through some more of this testing here. I'm sure you won't have any trouble finding volunteers to try out some of these cookies, okay? Outstanding. All right, thank you, Osazi. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to come over this direction here to another young scientist here in the making. So can you tell us what your name is?
Charlton Pierce.
Outstanding. So Charlton right there. Can you explain to us what you have here? It looks like we've got toothbrushes and cleaning utensils. What have you done here?
I have made little robots out of the cleaning utensils. I cut a toothbrush, the end of the toothbrush head, and I added a motor and a watch battery to it for it to move.
So can you show us what this thing does and how it works? Can you put that down, or how does that work?
If you connect it with the watch battery, it starts to rumble, and so you have to set it down, and it starts to move.
So it is a self-cleaning robot. You just put it down and it does all the work for you. Is that right?
Yes. It does it. And if you push it down, you have to make sure it's firm for everything. It turns kinetic. The reason why it works is because it turns electric energy into kinetic energy.
That is spectacular. So you're using scientific terms to make your life easier by having it do all the cleaning for you. Is that right?
Yes. Yes.
And how did you come up with this idea?
I was just wondering, all these vibrating motors and all this automatic stuff, and I was just saying, what if there could be an automatic toothbrush and like from scratch, and an automatic nail brush cleaner?
Well, that is terrific, Charlton. You did a fabulous job. I love what you did here, and I look forward to buying some of these products so that I don't have to do so much cleaning myself in the future. Does that sound good?
Yes, yes. It was probably the best idea.
I love it. Awesome. Well, thank you so much. You did a great job with that. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to come down here to another young potential entrepreneur who is going to explain to us what she has done here with what appears to be like a stuffed animal. So first off, can you tell us what your name is?
My name is Gabriella Bombush, and I am the inventor of Light Up Buddies.
All right, so Light Up Buddies, the inventor here. And can you tell us what is a Light Up Buddy?
A Light Up Buddy is a Scentsy Buddy, and then I put a light bulb inside of my lamp, and then I put a remote that connects to the light bulb inside of my Scentsy Buddy. And then whenever I squeeze it tight, it turns on the light. And then whenever I'm all done and I'm not scared anymore, I can squeeze it off.
Outstanding. So you're laying down in bed, it's dark, and you get a little anxious, you get a little nervous, and you just need to see some light and to reassure yourself. And so that's why you came up with your buddy?
Mm-hmm. I use it like 6 days out of a week.
That is terrific. And is this something that you think some other kids might enjoy too?
Yes. It is really about people who's scared of the dark or hear noises at night.
Outstanding. So this gives you the peace of mind of staying in bed, but being able to turn on your light and see what's going on, right?
Yes.
Awesome. And this was a great idea. I love the Light Up Buddies. I think this may be something that we look forward to seeing in the stores here pretty soon, yes?
Yes. I really like the feature that you can really just hug it, and it's very soft too. If you feel like right here, it's very soft.
It absolutely is. That is a terrific Light Up Buddy. It's super soft, super cozy, help you sleep at night, and then it can help you if you get scared of the dark too. Awesome. Well, thank you, Gabby.
Thank you.
All right, you are very welcome. All right, and then next thing, what we're going to do is we have got a fabulous another invention here. It looks like of some sort. So can you tell you what? If you can scoot back a little bit and bring this back just so that we can see exactly what's going on. First off, so tell us what's your name there?
I'm Xander Carroll. I'm in 8th grade.
All right, Xander Carroll in 8th grade. Terrific. So Xander, it looks like you have some tube of sorts. What is this thing?
It's a tube of sorts. It's a cat feeder. Every 12 hours it will give food, and I just have it hooked up. You can hook it up to a wall just like a normal power outlet, and it goes on its own.
Okay, so now is there a need to have a automatic cat feeder? Do you not like feeding the cat, or how did you come up with this idea?
Yeah, we have a couple cats, and we go on vacation every like twice a year for a couple weeks, and this can feed them when you're not there, so it's really helpful in that matter. And it's also a normal bowl you can only fill up so much. And it's like a 8-liter tube. It's kind of overkill, but it can go for a lot longer. You don't have to fill it up as often.
Awesome. So how much food does this hold? Like, how long would you be able to feed a couple cats on this?
We have 4 cats, and it lasted about a week. So if you had a bigger tube, which I think would be a little crazy, then it could obviously do more. But for 4 cats, it works pretty good in about a week.
That's terrific. And then it dispenses the right amount of food. And can you change how much food comes out at a time?
You can change it. You have to plug it into the computer and switch a little bit of the code, but it's really easy to do. It's just switching a number, basically, and then it will switch the amount of food. So at first, for my experiment, it was for like a week, or it dispensed about like a cup and a half a day. Now it dispenses half a cup a day per cat, so it works pretty well.
Terrific. So there's some programming involved. There is some physical component of actually building this. Is this something that you're looking to market to people in the future?
Well, it does already exist, so I'm not sure you get the rights to that, but it's definitely very convenient. I know I had a couple teachers saying that they paid a lot of money for theirs, so it's definitely convenient. I am not an engineer, so it doesn't look that pretty, but it works. So that's what I was going for.
Outstanding. Yeah, function over form. That's terrific. It looks great. I love what you've done here. And if I'm not mistaken, we have your sister here too. Is that correct?
Yes, we do.
Awesome. All right. So, Isabella, if you would please, thank you so much. That's a terrific, terrific little invention here. All right. So, can you explain to us what is it that you have here today?
I have 2 different cupcakes. I made one pretty and one ugly, and they're both the exact same recipe, but I asked my gymnastics team which one they thought would taste better, and most of them chose that the pretty one would taste better because, of course, it's pretty. And so afterwards, I asked them the same question, and it was almost half and half on which one they thought tasted better, but they didn't even know that they were both the same. So I guess appearance affects taste, which is what my question was. And a similar experiment was conducted with scientists with wine, and red wine and white wine taste very different. So they colored white wine to look like red wine, and even professionals got them mixed up. So it messes with a person's perspective.
So, can you show us here underneath the glass when you take that off? Oh my. Okay. Yeah. So, if I were to choose which cupcake, yeah, that is a no-brainer. I'm definitely looking at this beautiful blue one. And so this is what you asked your participants, right?
Yes.
And if people were able to choose, which one would they choose just if they were given the option?
The blue one. 92% of them said they would want the blue one.
Okay, and then you had them taste both of them, and they came back and they said the blue one tasted better?
Yeah, well, it was almost half and half. Nobody said they tasted the same.
Okay, yet they are the same for all intents and purposes. They are the same cupcakes, right?
Yes.
Outstanding. So this is a mind over matter thing. This was like a brain experiment, yes?
Yeah.
Awesome. And did you enjoy baking the cupcakes?
Yes, I did. It was very fun because it's not very often that I get a chance to make an ugly cupcake because I put it in the pan and then I messed up the wrappers and it was kind of fun.
Outstanding. That is so terrific. I love it. Well, thank you so much. And I have to admit, I tried one of the blue ones earlier and it was delicious. I shied away from the green one though. So yeah, that experiment proved true with me. So thank you so much, Isabella. Terrific. And then we have one more person that we would like to highlight today. And so can you tell us what your name is, please?
Adriana.
Okay, this is Adriana. And Adriana, you are carrying around a bottle of. What is happening here?
Okay, so you know how whenever you're in a party, you have to blow up balloons and it's so tiring? I decided I want to find a way so you could blow it up without using your mouth. And there's vinegar right here, and I am losing, baking soda. Okay, so I'll show you.
Wow, check that out. All the results of a blown up air balloon without any of the work.
It's just like a chemical reaction that they both have. And, well, yeah.
Awesome. So you can clearly see that this would be a great way to get your party set up, or some kind of a big, expo event or something like that, to where you don't have to worry about blowing up all those balloons, just a little preparation ahead of time, and it does all the work for you, right?
Mm-hmm. And
how did you come up with this idea? Was it just you got tired of blowing up balloons?
And I saw it on YouTube. I thought it was cool.
Awesome. Very good. Well, that is terrific. Thank you so much. I love it. I'm definitely going to have to incorporate that into my day-to-day livelihood now. My house is going to be filled with balloons, and I'm not going to have to put any effort into blowing them up.
But the thing is, it kind of stinks.
Yes, there's definitely a vinegary smell, which is probably what it's the chemical reaction that makes that balloon get larger, right? Awesome. Well, thank you so much. That's a terrific experiment. I love it. It's just absolutely fantastic. As is all of these amazing, incredible expo presentations that we have done today, and all the demonstrations. Was there one in particular that you thought was kind of cool?
Well, there was one over there where a boy made a robot hand.
Awesome. So we've got robot hands, we've got cookies, we've got cleaning bots, we've got self-blowing up balloons, we've got sleep tight bears, cupcakes, and cat dispensers, and then those are just the ones that we decided to highlight today. And there are literally 100 or so in here today. So an absolutely wonderful day for Science Expo. We are going to come back here tomorrow for the high school event for the Science Expo. So this is all just middle school that's been here today in all their presentations. Keep your eyes on Acuity today for all of the winners for today's Science Expo. You'll be able to see all of that stuff throughout Acuity for today, and then also tomorrow with the High School Science Expo event. So for me, Rudy Studd, I'm here at Ecot headquarters for the Science Expo. I'm going to be signing off and wishing you a fabulous rest of your day today. And I'm going to go back out and enjoy some more of these projects. So have a great day.
And just